All right, here we go. Yemen hardpoint. Emily, this is the last match of the night, right? Last one of the night. We'll see what happens here. Why don't we start it off? I'm going to go to Ominous because I think that they're the team that I actually know.
I don't know these teams.
I'm going to go to Land GG Pro because he makes awesome jerseys.
Yes, he does.
So we're going to go watch Land GG Pro. Ominous over here, moving around with the M8A1. You see Hazy taking out Land GG Pro with the M8A1 of his own. Slurs with the FAL. Joey is Fear. Okay, then with the MSMC, takes out Michi now. Folsom with your team. I know you guys have been playing quite a bit. You guys have been a team for about 7 months now.
Yeah, and we had a team change a few weeks ago, but nonetheless, 7 months. Yeah, with me, my team of 3 that. Myself, Fearless, and Shamrocks.
Yeah, and then the new addition of Wreck is Raw.
Yes.
So with your team, what do you guys like to do on hardpoint, specifically Yemen hardpoint, that maybe sets you apart from some of the other teams or that you have seen success with?
Well, off the start, no matter which spawn we get, we want to push Treehouse. We have sent 2 guys to Treehouse. This is that building right where Slurs is standing in. We send 2 there on both sides, whatever side we spawn on, because we want to get control of that side and get that spawn, because that's where the second hardpoint is. As you see, they're already controlling it because they have that spawn, and they're still spawning very close. So they're going to hold this down, this hardpoint. If they do it right, they can hold it for the entire time, and then eventually they're going to want to try and push that back market side, because that's also a potential hardpoint you could hold for the entire 60 seconds, which you ideally want to do. That's probably the most important hardpoint on the map, personally, that I feel is that top market one.
Yeah, right now it looks like the team of Ominous actually took the lead here, 36-29, trying to do what you said, and they're holding down that hard point. Now, if you're the opposing team, I believe it's high-minded. What do you think you need to do with Ominous starting to assert themselves and kind of control the hard points very early? If you're high-minded, are you going to try to just reconfigure everything, set up at the next hard point? You're going to try to contest it still?
Yeah, at this point, high-minded, they're already getting the spawn. As you see, they're already kind of pushing towards. They already have a guy near the next hard point, but you see they're already setting up. They were able to take him out, and you really, at this point, just want to try and regroup for that, the main hard point up top near the market. They aren't capturing it, though, so yeah, there you go. Now they're probably set up on it, which is crucial, because you don't want to start pushing the hard points when they already have them pretty set up, because you just end up giving them kill streaks, and you also might lose that spawn, which a lot of teams seem to do when they try and break a hard point. They end up losing their good spawn that they already had.
Yeah, right now we're on board with Michi. I'm going to switch over because we've been on him for quite a bit. I'm going to go to the other team, actually. Look at Devin Stein. He captures the hard point right there using the PDW. Sitting inside the hard point, waiting, trying to gain some time on it. It is 45-70 in favor of Ominous still. We see Joey picking up 1. Curly takes out Slurs, though, and Joey with a 2-piece as he gets the headshot onto Land GG Pro. Michi going down as well. And now it looks like we are seeing High-Minded start to make this comeback now within 10 points. 7 minutes remaining, and they're starting to control the hard points as well. Looks like Ominous isn't going to even try to contest this one anymore. Move to that next one. And the only one left at that one was actually Devin Stein, but it looks like Ominous was still able to capture the other hardpoint before High-Minded, excuse me, could get the rest of their team over there.
Yeah.
Hunter killer drone deployed.
And it looks like Joey taking out Land GG Pro with that Hunter killer. Moving around here, Devin trying to take him out as well. Right off the spawn, Land goes down again. And Joey takes out Michi before he is dropped by Vert. Vert with 2. There goes Devin. And now moving back around here, Devin trying to move into this hardpoint with his team. And we do see Ominous starting to build on their lead once again. Now it is 100-70. They did have that lead taken down by High-Minded. I believe it was either tied or a 1-point difference at one point. But now we see it back to being a 20-point difference. But High-Minded starting to come back once again. And it looks like it's just back and forth between these teams.
Yeah, they just keep switching hard points.
Neither one's really controlling them like you would expect them to be and being efficient in controlling them.
Yes.
What do you think that both of these teams need to do in order to really assert themselves in the hard point and push their team ahead?
They need to start winning their gunfights. They need to, like, they're holding this hard point. A lot of the teams is usually back and forth because the spawns are so close and it's such an open hard point. And when you bring score streaks into effect, a lot of the people get hit off the hard point quite quickly. And they just need to start rotating as a team and pushing together and keeping that one guy in the hard point.
Right now we're looking at Hazy right here. I believe he is from Team High Minded, yes. And they are closing the gap quick. 109 to 114. Ominous still has that small lead. Devin Cullen in the Hunter Killer. And it looks like they will end up passing Ominous right there, taking the lead. Not sure what's happening. Why don't we pull up the overhead map, see what's going on? One thing I noticed is it doesn't look like there's a lot of setup, a lot of just running in there, killing, trading. So I think what both these teams need to do is just set up like you're talking about and try to control those hard points and really just stick to their guns, stay composed.
And as you see, they held the hard point for most of the time, and they're already set up on the treehouse, which is the ideal spawn you want for the previous hard point after this, and they still get a great spawn for the middle hard point. As you see, they're getting time on the middle hard point, and they will, if they can keep that good spawn at treehouse, they will be able to hold time on that next one as well.
Yeah, right there. Vert takes out one. Curly with another. Michi with two. And Land GG Pro with one of his own for Ominous. And now they will end up taking over that hard point for the time being. Trying to get back into it. Down by 15, though, still with just over 4 minutes left to play. Pulling up the scoreboard to see what's going on. You see Vert at 19 and 17. Joey at 21 and 17 playing very well also. Nobody really doing too poor in this.
Yeah, no one's out there ordinarily doing that crazy.
No, they're doing right around the same. Nobody really sticking out above anyone else from just the scoreboard alone. And I'm going to switch over here to Joey, see what he's doing. Spot Slur's coming in, waiting in that corner. Nice easy kill as he takes him down. And there's the hard point, and they're just going to tack on to some time here. But Michi coming through, taking him out with the PDW. Some of you may remember Michi from that team, High Hopes. I know at the last UMG, I believe.
Yeah, I watched them play Obey last time I was here.
That was it.
And they came up and they pulled a big upset on them.
Yeah, unfortunately, I guess that team's not together anymore. Michi playing for Ominous. I'm not sure if this is a pickup team or if this is his actual team.
Yeah, I don't know that
either. But I know Land GG Pro, very nice guy, as well as one of the sponsors for our tournament. We see Vert taking out two. Michi and Hazy with their own. Joey going down as well as Slurs. And it looks like Ominous is taking the lead once again, going up 162 to 148 now. And it looks like they're going to try to move in here and try to do something, take Ominous off of this hard point. Not sure what's going to happen here. See Joey jumping through, taking out Slurs. And he is going to tack on a few more seconds.
Yeah, that was a good move, but they had the other guys push back, hold that market spawn still, and he was able to break in and get the last few 10 seconds or so on that hard point, which is going to be crucial at a tight game like this.
Yeah, it looks like Joey moving around here is trying to make something happen. Up on top there, spots one. The Hunter Killer does the work for him. No need to worry there. Vert takes out Curly, and Slurs will shut down Joey with that FAL. Michi goes down to the M8A1 from Hazy, and it looks like thus far we do see Ominous now losing their lead once again. And like I said, it's just back and forth. You don't see one team really building a lead in hardpoint that can be overcome. So I think this one's going to come down to the wire to see who wins it. And there you see Joey and Michi picking up kills once again for their respective teams and pulling up the overhead map to see what's going on. It looks like this market hardpoint is actually held down pretty well right now for the high-minded squad as they're still building on that lead, 208 to 169. Yes. Now they're starting to pull away, and now is when you also see Ominous in a very bad position here, going down by more than 40.
Yeah, they didn't rotate enough people. It looked like. I saw someone he went back for the other hard point, and there was only like 6 seconds or so left on it, and leaving his one guy alone in there, and that he ended up getting taken out.
Yeah, I mean, right there you see Ominous just not sure what to do at this point. It looks like they're getting extremely frantic, trying to just push in there at all costs, see what they can. I noticed he's using the Cap 40 actually. Interesting choice. I know that Trizzy from Obey used to use the dual Cap 40s.
Yeah, that was frustrating playing them when he was using that, man.
Yeah, the dual cap 40s, but now I notice a lot of people also. I know me especially. I prefer using the combat knife just to be able to get to places a bit quicker. Right there, Land GG Pro going down to the headshot from Curly. And there it is. We have the contest coming out here. Ominous trying to make something happen, but I don't know what will happen here with the time remaining. We are inside of a minute, 235 to 192. It looks like Ominous is going to go down here to high-minded, and it is a best of 3 in losers bracket. So whichever one of these teams loses will be eliminated from the tournament. But either way, some great teams came out here today. We have seen great teams, both professional and amateur. I know Clockwork coming out here really making a name for themselves.
Yes, yeah.
As well as Soar coming up huge, taking out Icons and Complexity. So you've seen some great teams, and a lot of teams are going to be going home tonight that maybe could have made it to tomorrow if it wasn't such a deep tournament.
Yes. A lot of it is with the luck of the draw in the bracket. A a lot of top teams are end up playing each other and end up getting knocked out because it's such good matches already.
Yeah, I mean, like we just said earlier, it's going to be phase hitting complexity tomorrow, provided they win.
One team's going home. That's the top team.
Yeah, right there. Looking at the scoreboard, though, Joey, 35-26, really stepping up for his team right there, high-minded, doing very well for himself and his team. And now Ominous needs to come back here, moving into the S&D here on Aftermath. They're going to edit the game rules just for a moment, and then we should be on our way.